setting our watch to yoga so it reads correctly. But today's going to be yoga pump. So it's going to be a little bit more than just yoga. I just drank a ton of water too. So I'm hoping that my stomach doesn't make weird noises for you guys. But for anybody watching the recording, make sure that you get your waiver signed. You get your Team Reach app downloaded and into the Better by Bree, because we are going to move everything over to that. We're not going to use Facebook Messenger anymore, because as this program keeps growing, there are some people that just don't have Facebook, don't want to add strangers on Facebook. So Team Reach is a way that we can have everything. The only problem is when you share like links, you have to long hold them. When you share videos, they can only be so long. So you have to share it as a file. Team Reach, it's a learning curve, but everything will be on YouTube that you guys can watch on just a link. So moving forward, there's just going to be a couple little hiccups and learning curves, but I'm going to do a YouTube video on this month's waiver or this month's welcome packet, how to use Team Reach, what to expect moving forward in 2024. And I should have that out hopefully by the end of today. My goal is to have everything done today. So Sunday, we can take a true reset and rest day and start the new year on Monday. I love when New Year's is on Monday with a fresh start. So enough talking. Let's get started. We're reaching overhead or rocking overhead. So with today, you can use light weights. You don't have to, but we're just going to go ahead and rock for 20 this way. Just stretching out. That's 10. Ooh, starting to feel it right in that, right here. That side feels good. Let's switch over here for 20. Halfway. Good morning. Good morning. We are just reaching over our head right now. And I was just explaining that you can use weights if you want to or not. If you don't, we're going to move right on to reaching for our toes up to the sky. So today is all about stretching. Make sure that when you hit a motion, you feel the stretch before you move on to the next. So this one, you're just simply going down all the way to the floor as far as you can. Feel that stretch. And then you're coming all the way up to the sky. And then all the way back down. We're going to do that for 20. All the way down. And then all the way up. You should feel this go all the way up your back. And then when you hit up here, you should feel it in your core. All the way down. And all the way up. Don't lock your knees. And when you do come to the top, as you're coming up, make sure that you are stomach vacuuming, zippering that shut. So it starts here, and you zipper it, pull it in. And also for everyone who does catch the replay video, and you guys, us here, we really have to take tomorrow as a rest day because January starts, like the workouts in January, you guys got your packets, you probably already saw them. They're intense. Like I put them together in a way that they're going to push us. But we all need that, right? We all want that. All right, we're gonna go right into opening our hips up. So go ahead and squat down, toes out as wide as you can, and just hold. You may feel your groin and your hips cramp up. That's why I stood back up. There we go. If that happens, it's normal. It means your muscles aren't moving where they should be. Just stand back up real quick and then come back out. We're just holding. If you cannot hold this, go ahead and reach down into that gorilla pose and hold the floor. And now we're just going to pulse. Grab the floor if you need to. If not, just pulse. You're just rocking your hips open. Let me do this from the side. Core is tight. You're just rocking forward and back. This is opening up your hips. Remember, it's been a while since we've talked about it, but like women hold everything in their hips, all their stress. All right, come on up. We are going to downward dog with leg raises. So we are just down in our pike position, heels to the floor, and we're raising up and stretch. You do not have to go super high. If all you can do is right here and you feel that stretch, that's great. If you cannot be down this far, you can elevate yourself. We'll pretend this is a couch, on a couch, and do the same thing, okay? You're stretching right here. Got all the baby blocks in here. Those might be my new workout tools. And switch. Go ahead and come on down to our knees. Before we go into warrior windmills, we're in child pose. Reach out, sit back. All right. Make sure my mic's still on. Yesterday, halfway through the workout, my mic shut off. And here I thought I was doing a good job keeping them charged. Slowly get up. If your head is kind of buzzing around, we should not be out of breath right now, but we are. We're gonna do warrior windmills. So stand up slowly. We are only holding these. We are not pulsing them. So we're gonna lean out to one side, holding our weight right here. Arms straight out. We're coming down and across and reaching for the floor. If you cannot reach your toe with these, we are grabbing a weight and just holding and twisting, okay? You wanna feel this stretch in every part of your body. If you can go to the floor though, even better. And we're holding. And we're coming back up and we're switching sides. I think we did this move first 3 months ago, and I could not touch the ground on this side. I remember it because I was looking at this elliptical thinking, why can't I touch the ground? And back up. Okay. We are going to ski side to side. You're going to feel this one right here. All we're going to do is side, up, side. We're going for 20. If you can't be that wide, you can just rock right here. Make sure though that you are keeping your butt back. We're not going like this. We are back, side to side. No blowing knees this morning. We got 2024 to crush. Toes should be slightly turned out. Contrary to all fitness, professionals lately seem to preach toes forward. No. Then you're just fighting against the biomechanics of your body. And we're going to go down to the ground after this. So once you've finished your 20, we'll go down to the ground. I'm talking. So, of course, I've lost count. It's on my goal board for 2024. I know I've been saying that for like the last 6 months, but I'll just never be able to count and talk at the same time. That's all right. We benefit from it, right? We either get more reps or when things hurt, we get less reps. All right, get these weights out of the way. We are going to softball stretch. So nice and flat on the ground. Yoga balls in the way. One leg up and over. If you cannot lay flat, you can also put your knee, bend your knee. The goal here, even if your leg is in the air, your shoulders are on the ground. Do not let your shoulders leave the ground. Hold for 20. Slow and controlled breaths. This is where we need to work on our breathing. One of those in with your nose, out through your mouth. And switch. Oh my, this side is tight. Oh, I hear the baby moving. I'm pretty sure Maui either fell out of bed or jumped out of bed like 10 minutes ago, right before we started. And I'm like, man, he's going to wake the baby up. I'll be working out with Quinley this morning, which, whatever. I mean, she's the reason for this program, right? But it's really hard to like yoga, yoga when you have a baby. I need a bigger gym, guys. 2024, can we get a bigger house? Just kidding. Child pose to seal. So we're going to hold each one for a count of 2. I may have to go get Quinley. All right. So child pose, it'll be 1, 2. And then you're going to roll into seal. Okay. So stay low to the ground. And then back to child pose, low and push back. And then forward and push up. We're going to do that 20 times. All right. Here we go. Low and push back. Low and push up. Almost like a push-up without a push-up. Make sure you are holding each one so you feel the stretch before you move on to the other one. We're about halfway. Arms are starting to be on fire just a little bit. We're almost finished. All right. From here, we are going to pigeon pose. So do your best at what you can to get here. And switch. Michelle, text me if you are having issues. Zoom hates me 99% of the time. I'm the least tech savvy person on earth. We all know that. All right. Butterfly. Opening up our hips again, releasing some of that stress. So pull up on your ankles, push down on your knees. And if all you can do is this, that's okay. If all you can do is this, feel that stretch right here, wherever you are. We are in competition with no one about our flexibility. We are not in 6-year-old gymnastics anymore. We are simply just trying to release stress that is built up in all of our joints. If you want, you can also lay forward. I just noticed I spelled bridge wrong. Good thing this is an old workout sheet. That's my claim to fame. I'm terrible with technology and I'm not a good speller. Never have been. I got out of the 6th grade spelling bee on the word turkey. Listen, I can be good at a couple things, but spelling just ain't it. We are going to straddle stretch. So we have a chunk of stretching right now, and then we have, where's my phone? Go ahead and text me if you're having issues here, my dear, because I can't hear. Hang on a second. My computer is on mute, so I may not be able to hear you. Text me if you need me. Learning curve. I'll bring my phone over here. Okay. Ooh, are they going to fix my Etsy account? So I don't know if you guys heard about all that nonsense. Straddle stretch. Okay, back to or whatever we're doing here. Shout for you. Hold on. Straddle stretch forward for right now. We're going to see if we can get straddle stretch to the side. So I got locked out of my Zoom or my Etsy account, and I tried to. There's no customer service that's like a person. You can't live chat. You can't call. Like 90% of all websites that have like a live chat option, you can't with Etsy. You have to submit like a support ticket and then they have to get back to you. Well, they got back to me, and what do we have next? Arms across. They asked for like different forms of identity, and I gave them as many as I comfortably wanted to. And then I said, you know, like, do I know that this is the real Etsy? Like, can you guys also confirm who you are? Like, please, can I have somebody call me? Shoulders across. And they're like, well, you didn't provide enough information. Like, we need this, this, and this to get back into your account, prove that you're you. And so last night, like, I straight up said, I understand you want to confirm my identity, and that is great. But now you're asking for something that, like, they wanted the card transaction that I use on my Etsy account. I go through PayPal. I don't use a card. There's not a card on file on my Etsy account. So I'm like, you're asking for something that's not there. So how am I supposed to help you with something that's not there? Deep lunge. We're going to stand up and go to a deep lunge. So I messaged them again, just saying, like, I gave you the last four of my social, I gave you the bank account link to my account, I gave you my PayPal email, I gave you my full name, my birthday. Like, you literally have everything about me, and you're not going to recover my account because I don't have a card on file. Like, so I said, you can just delete everything associated with the coachbybrie@gmail.com email address. I no longer need your guys' services. Like, this is kind of crap, you know? I don't like to be rude, but I woke up to an email this morning saying, okay, we've got your account. Like, all I need is, I don't know, they asked for something else. Like, I think they asked for the last transaction cost or something. So luckily I had it in my PayPal, sent them a screenshot, and I said, what more can I give you to get my account back? Switching lunge. And they just emailed me. So I'm going to have to see it. But I I don't know, like, a part of me, I really wanted to use Etsy to give like some of these printout trackers, you know, $2 a printout tracker, so people can, you know, reach them far and wide, whatever, or like these full months, get them on there. Just another source to drive people to Better by Brie. And like, now I don't even want to. Like, yes, it will be a good way to put printables out there, but like, if this is their customer service, what happens when there's a dispute? What happens if there's something wrong with my shop? Like, I don't know if I want to work with Etsy anymore. So that's unfortunate. But calf stretch, if you have weights, and I did text Michelle. Okay. Which were, oh, okay. I see you. I'm responding. When I travel, um, I have an old laptop that I use. However, we're just calf stretching. So it's a lunge up on a weight or the wall. You can do these on the wall too. Did it snow again? Or is it just frosty? So when I travel, I have a little laptop just for recording purposes. But a lot of times I end up recording it on my phone because, yeah, it's easier to zoom on your phone when you're traveling. So we've got our calf stretch out of the way. Um, so this is where we're going to go back down to the ground. This is where we're going to do some of the tone when it comes to the stretch and tone yoga pump. We are going to bridge butterfly. Okay. So first, let's just get up into that bridge, feet nice and planted, pulling our hips to the ceiling. Go ahead and walk your feet together and just open up your knees. Kind of an awkward position. However, again, we are strengthening here and releasing stress from here. And we're almost finished. All right, now we're just going to bridge pulse. So we're literally just going down to the floor, back up. And if you want to, you can walk your feet apart for this one. Really starting to feel it in the inner thighs. Here, almost done. What do we have left? Just a couple more. We got some planks. All right, we're going to roll over. We're going to hold a high plank for a second. Well, for 20 seconds, not just a second. Oh, it must be daytime. My Zoom just switched colors. Oh, well, Maui's out back. House is going to be awake now. High plank position. It's weird to be doing a workout at 7 a.m. and like it's sunny and or the sun is rising and the family's waking up. But I feel like Saturdays at 7 is probably more achievable for people versus 6:30 or 6. And 5:30 will always be our morning time. All right. We're going to go to a low plank position now. Okay. And we are just going to lift our legs, 10 on each side. Remember, if this is too much pressure on your knee, you can put a knee down and just lift. Okay. There's no shame in that, going down on your knee. Just make sure that you have all of your weight in your elbows and your core is really tight. We've been massively cleaning the house lately, so I've been sitting on my knees. Terrible idea. So mine are a little rough, but that's all right. All right. We're going to stay in this plank and we're going to rock side to side. Okay. Our arms are sore. We're almost finished. We're going to go to dead bugs to end. You're just going side to side. Finish strong. That's halfway. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You did it. We're going to switch over. All right. We are going to do alternating dead bugs. Go ahead and grab light weights if you have them or want them. Remember, with dead bugs, catch your breath. You want to get your back nice and flat. You want to hinge out a little over 90 degrees here. Keep this at 90 degrees. All you are doing is hinging and bringing it back up using that lower core. Okay. We're not just dropping our foot. We're hinging and pulling. This is a core workout. So when you go, your arm goes. Or you can do, oh, what am I doing? I don't even know. Opposite. There we go. You pick which rhythm your brain wants to do. Some mornings we're left brain. Some mornings we're right brain. Some mornings we don't have a brain. And yes, we do have a 5:30 workout on Monday. And no, I am not sorry about that. We're almost done. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's it. That's our workout. That's our yoga pump for today. So tomorrow, shut down, full rest day. Then we get started on January 1. And I'm going to record a YouTube right now while the baby is still asleep on our welcome packet, what to expect in January, and all the fun stuff. So look for that link in Team Reach shortly, hopefully soon. I don't know. But thanks for working out with me today. Bye, guys.